characterization and indirect characterization is a pretty basic concept. Let's start with what it's not. And what it's not is about physical description. When you're talking about direct characterization versus indirect characterization, you're not looking at how the character actually looks. So this is something that we're not focused on. Hair color, which as you know is not a topic I want to focus on anyway. You're not focused on uh, the weight, height, eye color of the character. All of those things don't fall under direct or indirect characterization. What you are focusing on is the character's emotional state, the character's emotional characteristics, parts of the character's personality. So that's what we're focused on. For direct characterization, you're looking at when the author directly tells you how that character is. So if you say Joe is a bad boy, that's direct characterization because the author is just coming right out and telling you Joe is bad. Another direct characterization would be Ronnie had a good temper. Direct characterization is a shortcut for the author, really. It tells you how the character is straight up, right out front, right away. Indirect characterization is what you're going to see a lot more in fiction. And indirect characterization is when you judge the character based on the character's actions. So instead of saying Joe is a bad boy, which would be direct characterization, you would say Joe picked up his pencil and snapped it in two and then flung the pieces at the teacher's head, which would be very funny, but it tells you Joe is a bad boy in an indirect way. Ronnie had a good temper. Ronnie saw Joe fling the pieces, and instead of screaming out loud, he picked them up and handed them back to the teacher. Both of those accomplish what direct characterization accomplishes. Joe is a bad boy and Ronnie had a good temper, except they do it through description, not through being a direct and upfront.